Toho is back to show the legendary Monsterverse how to properly do Godzilla, and that's by making him incredibly terrifying. Or rather, returning him to being incredibly terrifying. Japan has a long history with the King of the Monsters, and Godzilla has come to represent a lot for the nation. Godzilla -1 continues that trend by placing Goji into a specific period setting. By doing this, and focusing once more on the unstoppable rampage the God Lizard is capable of, they've returned Godzilla to his roots. When Godzilla was first introduced back almost 70 years ago in 1954, he was representative of the atomic bombs dropped on the nation less than 10 years before. His radioactive breath and building-destroying feat evoked the damage and death that many Japanese citizens had seen during the war. As the franchise continued, that meaning was sometimes lost in favor of monster mashes and giant robots. However, Goji has returned to his metaphorical roots with his appearances in GMK and the recent Shin Godzilla, where he was meant to echo the recent tsunami. This is an aspect of Godzilla that the legendary Monsterverse has thoroughly left behind. Since the introduction of the legendary Godzilla, he has always been a defender of humanity. Most of the time when he shows up, it's to triumphant music and the relief of the main characters. Legendary Godzilla never had the opportunity to actually strike terror into the citizens of whatever city he's stomping through. Godzilla -1 brings back that terror and dread. The film is set in the direct aftermath of World War II. Japan had been devastated not only by the atomic blasts, but also by thousands of pounds of traditional bombs. Tokyo had been mostly leveled and its citizens were suffering from rampant famine and disease. Just watch Grave of the Fireflies if you want to know more, and also be super sad for a month. As the title implies, Japan has been set back to a metaphorical zero. Godzilla's arrival threatens to push the nation further down into minus territory. Godzilla represents the unstoppable destruction and terror that the citizens of Japan felt during the closing of the war, and the sense of helplessness that overcame the nation, and in doing so, returns Goji to his terrifying horror roots.